Wrestling friends, to another edition of Smarknado. I am your host, Eric Druckman. With me, as always, the dirty Danaconda, Dan Sesnit. Dan, how are you doing on this beautiful, beautiful summer day?
I had the day off. I enjoyed a little bit of the weather. I enjoyed some silence because the girls are in daycare now.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
So that's rad. Not to harp on my family at all, but it's all I got right now. Besides wrestling.
Just a boys' house today?
Me, my wife, and Lincoln hung out
Brittany
today.
was home. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
hey, that's awesome, man. Nice and low key, nice and chill.
Yeah.
I can speak personally that I have been to Dan's house and I have seen the chaos unfold. And I believe that this is very, very therapeutic for him.
It's helpful.
Be happy for it, boy. I couldn't imagine dealing with that all the time. I was only exposed to it for like a couple of hours. So, and that was a lot.
It's a lot, man, but I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The beauty of being a parent. Anyway, I think there's no happier parent around right now than Mr. Don Callis because his son, Konosuke Takeshita, has won the G1 Climax tournament, something that you and I did not really see coming.
We got it all wrong.
Yeah, we did. We got the final wrong. Both guys. We got the champion wrong. We rationalized it as, Takeshita's an AEW contracted talent, but he actually has a dual contract. He has a New Japan and a AEW contract, from what I understand. So it's not necessarily an outsider winning this tournament.
I knew he was the open weight champion for a little while there.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yep. Might still be. No, I don't think so.
No, he's not. He's not. The open weight champion is actually Bolton Oleg. Oh. And I think he beat Takeshita for that belt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I think he's kind of all right.
I liked what I saw from him in the G1. I think I saw 2 matches of his that I quite enjoyed, honestly.
Right. I mean, how often do you get a wrestler from Kazakhstan?
You don't.
Really. Well, you get amateur wrestlers from Kazakhstan.
Absolutely.
You just don't get actual professional wrestlers.
I think there's been a few UFC fighters that have come out of Kazakhstan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I believe so. Like Khabib, I think, is he from Kazakhstan? I could be completely fucking wrong. I'm so bad with UFC. Even worse today. In fact, I was just having a conversation yesterday about just how great the era of UFC was from the late 90s until like 2007, I want to say.
Speaking of UFC, did you see what Dana White had said regarding indie wrestlers and Power Slap?
No, what's I know some of the indie wrestlers that are in Power Slap. I know Juicy Finau is in it, and I know that Alice Crowley is in it.
Yeah, well, what he essentially said is we pay a lot. I'm paraphrasing here, obviously. We pay a lot of money. Why would you go and do a dive off a ladder on a bunch of thumbtacks for $50? And Joey Janela responded to it very succinctly and was like, I'm not gonna get CTE. Like,
yeah.
Like, essentially.
Exactly. Fuck Dana White. Yeah. Fuck that dude to hell, man. Yeah, we've already trashed that dude up and down, but once again, just proving that he is just one of the worst kinds of people out there.
A shit human and a pariah. Yeah, he's trash.
Yeah. Fuck him. You know what I get worked up about? I swear to God, he does the voiceover for like a Dodge Ram commercial that's out right now. I know it's him, and I get fucking worked up, and I'm just like, I like have to mute it because I know it's him.
I don't pay attention to commercials even in the slightest, so I don't get that fired up about it.
Yeah.
He can can't sell me shit.
Yeah. But we're really happy that Takeshita won. I think that's if you're going to be putting him in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom, I don't think it really matters who the champion is. It's going to be a great match because Takeshita's in it.
Yes.
And yeah, we might be seeing the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion. I think we will. I think he will. I think he's going to do it.
I think it seems like he's got a rocket strapped to him, right? Right now, the G1 is a huge tournament. It's the biggest tournament in wrestling, and here we are. He won it, so why not? Why not take the shot? You have Don Callis as a mouthpiece. You can extend the New Japan brand into the United States even more heavily because he is a commodity in the United States on television. So why not? It makes business sense.
I think ultimately there will be a big collision course for Takeshita versus Okada.
Yeah,
because I feel like that they are the two real alphas, no pun intended, in the Don Callis family. No disrespect to Kyle Fletcher, but I think eventually like one of them is going to have to stand tall above the other, and they're both getting huge. I mean, Okada already, his reputation precedes himself, but like you said, Takeshita just has a rocket strapped to him right now, and I think the expectation is he is going to be the IWGP champion. So that's going to be great.
Wrestle Kingdom's not far off. We shall see.
Yeah. Yep. I think you think it's going to be Zack Sabre Jr.?
Yeah, I would. I mean, I don't know.
From what I understand, from what I heard, him and Zack Sabre Jr. had a really, really good G1 match against each other.
I believe it, and if I had 5 minutes to breathe, I would try and go back and watch it. But I'll watch it at Wrestle Kingdom. I'm sure they can run it back. I'm sure it's a big enough match for a main event.
It'll be that they've wrestled 3 times because they wrestled in the block, they wrestled in the semis, and then now they're gonna probably wrestle at Wrestle Kingdom. Yep. So I think we got to watch that whole series.
Yeah, I'm excited for Wrestle Kingdom. It's the G1 was good this year from what I saw, and I'm happy with the outcome. And I want to see the main event, and I'm sold.
I'd like to say that Gabe Kidd derailed a lot of the momentum for the G1, but also the death of Hulk Hogan did too. That was a bit of a distraction, you like him or not.
Welcome distraction.
Yeah. May God have mercy on his soul.
No
mercy.
No mercy.
That's what I meant to say. Oh man, Dan, how about you take it away for this week's Dynamite, and then of course we're gonna preview the big show this weekend, Forbidden Door.
All right, cool. So we popped off with the smart play, bringing out Will Ospreay in front of the Glasgow audience. This was basically him saying, "This is my last hurrah before a really serious surgery." I love every Ospreay promo because it always feels authentic to me. There's not a lot of people that don't come off scripted, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't ever come off scripted to me, and guys do. So that's why he is the, you can argue what you want, but I think he's the biggest babyface in AEW right now.
I think so too, just because he does have that genuine connection with the fans and just really speaks from the heart. Man, it's hard now that you say it. Hangman immediately came to mind, and it's hard for me to decide between those two because they're just two such very, very strong baby faces right now.
They're also very different baby faces. I think Ospreay is more of a pure baby face, where Hangman is the conflicted baby face. You know what I mean? The baby face. Ospreay is going to do the right thing all the time. I think Hangman has the point where he might do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's flawed.
Yeah.
As we know. I mean, he burned down somebody's house, somebody's childhood house.
So, but then Jon Moxley comes out. This was kind of awesome just because it was a complete chaotic moment. We had, Bullet Club War Dogs. We had Jet Speed. Tanahashi fucking
very gradually made his way to the ring.
Limped his way to the ring.
God,
this was very WWE, but in a good way. taking up a half hour of the show with a schmoz like this.
Yeah,
But I was entertained the entire way through.
I was too, man. This got me really excited for the show. Despite Tanahashi, it's almost kind of like you have to laugh at Tanahashi being out there. Just to like you respect it, but it's just like, oh my god. But at the same time, it's like, well, it is what it is. It could be worse.
There was a match in the middle of all of this, obviously. Tanahashi and Jet Speed versus the Death Riders. It had everything. It had everything that you could open a show with for a I don't want to say picture perfect go home show, but it sold the show.
Yeah.
Sold the entire show.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so like basically everyone just going after the Death Riders, and then of course they have the backup from the War Dogs. It was fucking Clark Connors, Drilla Maloney, Robbie X, who I never thought I'd see on AEW before. Yeah, man. And then the Ops came out to make the save. O'Reilly and Strong came out too. It was there was a lot going on, but it was
Darby in a body bag.
Yeah, Darby. Yeah, you thought it was Marina Shafir in the body bag, and then Darby pops out and just ambushes them. It was great. And
everything about it was just, like I said, it was just so beautifully chaotic that like it like I looked up and it was 40 minutes into the show and I was like, this has been fucking awesome, just the whole way. And not for nothing, the crowd was a big part of that.
Hell yeah. They were totally into it, and I think the more that they have like teased this stuff happening with Darby, I am actually really excited to see Darby versus Moxley one-on-one in a very violent match.
Yeah.
Because I think that if they do the storyline right, they could cause a situation where like Darby does something so crazy and takes out Mox, and like Mox can be on, the quote unquote shelf for a while. Take out Moxley.
The idea of Moxley ever going on vacation or going on the shelf to me is just laughable. But yes, I mean, it could be played out right.
But I feel like the way that this Darby storyline has gone ever since the war, the fucking, not the War Dogs, the Death Riders have come about. Ultimately, you have to have a huge payoff where Darby gets like his ultimate revenge, don't you think?
Yes, and it'll come, but I don't think the one-on-one match has to happen, and it'll probably be something in the violent vein.
Yeah, and I hope Moxley puts over Darby.
He should.
Darby deserves that by now. Darby deserves a big win over a main eventer.
He absolutely does. He is absolutely one of the linchpins of the company.
Yeah, and you know what else?
He's very polarizing, but
yeah. Last year in the Continental Classic too. I mean, I thought that Ospreay versus Darby was one of the more memorable matches.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Darby against more high level talent.
Yeah,
on a regular basis. Everyone has been apprehensive about putting him there before. I'm not the biggest Darby fan in the world, but I feel like by this point you at least have to try.
He's earned it.
Yeah. He's earned it. Like let's see what he's got.
Like he has shed more blood than anybody but probably Moxley for that company.
Yeah.
So he carries the water. I think it's definitely time for him to get that true main event push. He's always been on the periphery of the main event, and while I really truly enjoyed the partnership with Sting, I think that a little of that was the reason it kept him from the main event for a while.
Right. He kind of always had to be involved in that storyline.
Yeah. So it's a lot's coming up this year, and AEW's hot and seems to be pushing all the right buttons at all the right times right now. So I'm gonna hope that they do right by Darby too. All right. Next up, we had a little segment that they showed us what happened between Hangman and MJF, just a recap. And then we had Tony Schiavone interviewing Cope and Christian Cage in the ring. I loved this promo.
Did too. I did too, and it was totally unexpected. Like, I didn't expect Christian to still be the total like he's still like, no, I'm a piece of shit, but I'm gonna be your tag team partner too.
Like he'll be the best tag team partner you've ever had, and I'm here for this run. Like the hesitancy of being partners, but this is ultimately going to come down to, and we'll do our Forbidden Door preview a little bit later, but I do think that FTR is ultimately going to win the titles.
I think so too.
And it's going to be an Edge and Christian versus FTR program that I think that they've all wanted for a really long time. So once it hits, it's going to hit like crack.
Yeah. Do you foresee with Cage and Copeland, they're going to be teaming up together on Sunday? Do you think like between this match and then the FTR match, it may like cause some sort of psychological change in Christian? Like for right now, we have asshole Christian, but do you think once he kind of gets a taste of teaming with Edge again, he may revert back to being, the good Christian?
Maybe, but I really like the dynamic. I don't know that I want to see that come back right away.
Yeah.
I like the idea of him just kind of being a shithead, and Cope is gonna have to talk him out of doing shitty things.
Yeah, and to be honest, like, and I feel this way. I feel like a lot of people feel this way. It very well might be the best run of his entire career.
Christians?
Yeah,
absolutely. I think so.
I think that.
I'll be honest. I didn't watch a lot of his TNA run. I saw some of it, but no, this has been gold from. I won't say from the very beginning because we had our reservations about it, but we were wrong.
I feel like we had our reservations about it because, like, we weren't sure if he really still had it because, like, he hadn't wrestled really that much in recent years when he got signed by AEW.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he wasn't as present on TV and stuff like that. So I think that was like where the hesitancy came from. But if he's proven it over the past few years that he's one of the best out there, and Tony Khan made a hell of a fucking move signing him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I'm very excited for this. I thought that it was awesome to see the return of, and I'm reading the results right now, and they didn't say his name, but I guess he's going to be going back by Killswitch, Luchasaurus. I really just want Luchasaurus back. I hate the name Killswitch, just never really fit him. But he looked awesome, bro.
I know it was serious, but what exactly happened to him that kept him out for so long?
Oh, there was like, I can't remember. Some like complications in surgery or something like that. I'm spitballing. I don't know exactly. I kind of forgot.
But I know that he damn near died.
Yeah, it was like really serious.
So his comeback is absolutely, something to be fucking behold.
I mean, I don't know if it's just the fact that I haven't seen him in a while, but my thought was like he looks better than he's ever looked.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He was always one of the best big men in AEW, but athletic big men in AEW. I don't care what anybody says. Like some people would be like, "Oh, well, his gimmick is goofy," but like I've always enjoyed him in the ring and as a heater. Like he's at Jurassic Express, which I've been watching a lot of because I've been watching old AEW pay-per-views again, as I mentioned last week, I'm sure. Were really great.
I thought so too. I didn't necessarily want to see them break up.
No, me neither. And I'd hope for a reunion in the future, to be honest with you.
You think it's going to be a dark reunion in the future?
Well, I read somewhere on Twitter said, "Is that Jack Perry's hands reviving Luchasaurus?"
Oh,
so it's a thought, but
I think a dark Jurassic Express would actually be pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I loved how Cope sold the chokeslam for Killswitch, and Cage also. Both those guys made him look really strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be a good match. It's too bad that Nick Wayne got injured, but hopefully it's a quick thing. I think what do you say? He broke his foot in the promo.
Really great pre-tape promo by Nick Wayne, by the way.
He gets better and better every week, man.
Yeah.
Like literally, I know that it's easy to say, oh, he's going to be a future star. I think everybody knows that, but like, it's just it's unfolding right in front of our eyes every week. And, his in-ring ability is already at the top of the industry, in my opinion. Like, you put a sick promo game in, and what do you have, man?
Exactly. Like, he already came with such an advantage already, just such advanced in-ring skill for his age, and then he is in an environment where he can really cultivate great promos and develop his character. Yeah, the sky's the limit for Nick Wayne.
Mm-hmm. All right. So next up, we had Mark Briscoe looking for MJF. Quick promo. Threatens his life. I love intense Briscoe. I feel bad that he's always going to be the guy that's going to get beaten down or picked on.
Yeah.
But everybody has a place, and as long as he's on TV, I'm happy for him.
You know what? You say that, but I don't think the story's quite over with him just yet. I think he is ultimately going to get his revenge on MJF, and I think that we are going to see Mark Briscoe a little bit more different. Like, I think we're going to take him a bit more seriously over the next year.
Good.
They are putting more focus on him.
I hope you're right. You're right. He deserves it. He's proven himself. When everybody said he couldn't do it, he has proven himself.
Yes.
All right. Next up, we had MJF making a deal with Ricochet. I like it. Heel. It works. The team up. MJF being desperate for some backup is always a good play.
It's just a very simple business transaction between two esteemed individuals to plan setting somebody on fire.
Setting someone ablaze. All right, next up we had Brodito versus FTR in the finals of the AEW World Tag Team Eliminator Tournament.
My good sir, holy fuck, this was a match.
This is pay-per-view quality.
This was absolutely pay-per-view quality. I think that there's been a lot. I'm not going to be quick to say it was like tag team TV match of the year, because I think there's been a few of them, but it's right there up there with any of them.
Absolutely.
Like, it's so fucking good.
Anytime you fight all the way to a draw and it's just I like the use of a draw rather than a disqualification. Like, again, shitting on WWE a little bit, but
little bit of I'm a little bit mixed on the fact that it ended in a draw. In one respect, we got just an absolutely incredible match that everybody appreciated. Another respect, I'm like, maybe they could have been a little bit more creative when it comes to the next title defense of the Hurt Syndicate, considering the fact that they just got out of a triple threat tag title match.
But I think that this is the spot where they take the titles off them in a triple threat match like they were supposed to the last time.
Yeah, I can see that. But I thought that some of the ending sequences here was just incredible. You know, Bandito trying to hit the 21 plex, and then like Dax holding the hands, and just like the psychology at the end of the match of implementing the 21 plex and countering them and ending up in the shatter machine, and then Brody all over the place. It was just really well constructed and really well done.
Brody's in my top 5 favorite wrestlers right now.
I think that's awesome, man. He's somebody who I said before, I want him to be the guy that wins like the Continental Classic this year. Yeah. Like, we need to see a breakout from Brody King.
I would have loved to see him in the G1. That would have been some shit to see.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So
I think they're really weird about tattoos in Japan. I wonder how they would take him over there.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Osprey's got him though. Not like that, but he has him.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, next up, we had a recap of the Swerve and Okada feud. God, this card is just good. Every time you are talking about a match, then you remember there's another match, and you're like, holy fucking shit, this card is good.
Yeah.
All right. And then we had Hangman Page come out. You know, this is the aforementioned potentially setting somebody on fire. That was the MJF and Ricochet business agreement, which in turn got MJF the stipulations he wants for the match, including not having to use his contract.
Yeah, and title can change hands on DQ. Title can change hands by countout. Typical MJF blackmail.
Tomfoolery.
Yeah. Yep.
I think I want to do away with cash-ins in wrestling.
Yeah, it is getting a little bit repetitive. And it does suck that this title match is going to happen, but in the back of your mind, you still have that anxiety with Hangman's title run that MJF can just cash this in at any time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I hate that.
Also, I do foresee MJF trying to pull off some shit in this match. And Mark Briscoe being there to vanquish whoever is trying to help out MJF.
Absolutely.
And I think I think we're going to see a continuation of MJF and Mark Briscoe.
I mean,
it's an unresolved feud.
Very unresolved, especially after he just tried to set him on fire.
Yes. Perfect.
All right. So finally, we are at the main event, that being Athena and Mercedes Moné versus Toni Storm and Alex Windsor. Another just fantastic tag team match tonight, or that night.
Fuck yeah, man. These women can go. And I think that, once again, a very strong performance by Alex Windsor. I think the association with her and Tony has really, really helped her out a lot. And I like how the match ended, too, with Athena getting the pin over Alex Windsor and standing tall over Toni Storm. I mean, that just tells us that Toni Storm is probably going to retain, right?
I mean, that seems to, that's the old booking formula, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
But we'll see. We still have Collision.
Yeah. Oh, right. In terms of getting the last laugh before the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yeah. I'm actually going to watch Collision. I've been watching Collision, actually.
Collision has been, every week it has been good.
Yeah.
It's been a show that has entertained me thoroughly every single week. And maybe it's just because I've stopped focusing on such the negative aspect of wrestling and I'm just enjoying it. Like thinking about WWE and talking about WWE, weekly with you was honestly exhausting. And now I just watch what I really fucking enjoy and we talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's been pretty liberating. And to AEW's credit, too, when you're watching an episode of Collision, it's not a lot of times where matches are happening for no reason. Yeah, you do have your squash matches sometimes, but most of the time there's a storyline element to a match going on.
Even if there's not, he throws the it's $100,000 on the line. You know what I mean? It makes it stakes still, even if they're imaginary. You know what I mean? There's still stakes. The belts are imaginary, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
So it just, I don't know, man. I just think he's doing a really good job. Whatever's going on over there is paying off, and I think that in the media scrum for the pre-Forbidden Door, he was asked a question in regards to WWE counter programming them, and he said, "We're just focusing on us." And that was finally, it just seemed like a mature answer.
I know. Thank God.
You know what I mean?
He would have caught that bait, hook, line, and sinker a year ago.
Yep. Absolutely. And now he's like, I know we are on their ass. Will they ever do a fucking 2 million viewers for a show? Probably not. unless something insane happens, you know what I mean? Like somebody returns, like I couldn't even imagine who could pull a rating like that.
No.
Not in these times of streaming and Twitter.
Yeah, but it's been fantastic, man. And I think that a lot of it has to do with the fact that the report came out and they're having production meetings. And there's a lot of people that are like looking at the storylines that are going on and making sure that there's cohesion there and the matches are being booked really well and everything kind of flows.
I would like to be a fly on the wall in a production meeting for AEW. I would just like to see who is actually in there.
Yeah, who's like, you know what? I know I'm just a huge homer for him, but I wouldn't be surprised if Bryan Danielson is really helping out with a lot of these decisions. That's a guy who just has a brilliant wrestling mind.
Chris Hero as well.
Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
All right. So, my friend, let's preview Forbidden Door, which for us old heads out there is very conveniently on in the afternoon on Sunday on the 24th.
It's a beautiful
birthday of my mother.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you. I will tell her that you wished her a happy birthday. All right. So let's start it off with the most violent match of the night, the lights out steel cage match. On one side, you got the Death Riders. You got Moxley and Claudio. You got the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and Gabe Kidd against the Golden Lovers, Darby Allin, Tanahashi, and Will Ospreay. Oh boy! Like I said before, I think Tanahashi's going to be taking a lot of naps for this match. I think that he's going to be headlocking people for a really long time and not really, he'll do like a few spots and that's it.
I just watching him hobble to the ring, man, is just painful. Like,
yeah,
just
couldn't even jog. He couldn't even jog, bro.
Let it go.
It was sad. It really was.
Sad,
but I pinched my sciatic nerve on Saturday, and I think I still would have walked like a little bit faster than him right now.
I believe that.
Yeah, man. It's rough to see, but who do you got in this match?
I got the baby faces.
I do too, and this is basically Ospreay's send off before he has surgery, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think that they win it. Kenny Omega and maybe Golden Lovers will look strong to lead them into a feud with like the Bucks or something,
That'd be fun.
Yeah, and I'm sure Darby's going to do something crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to jump off something onto his head. Probably get tossed off the top of the fucking cage in a body bag.
Yeah. I mean, he's done that before.
Yeah, I know.
You talk like that's a monumental thing, but he's probably done it a couple times.
Oh, God. What are they cooking for that, man? He's going to jump off the building, isn't he?
I don't know. I think let's just focus on the cage. Just jump off the cage, bud. You've done it before. All right, three-way tag team elimination match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. This is interesting. It's an elimination match. So that means that the Hurt Syndicate does have to be defeated.
Okay.
So what happens here? Do you think maybe Brodito and FTR kind of team up with each other and take out the Hurt Syndicate first?
I don't know, but I'm sticking with my original pick of FTR.
Yeah, I think so. I think ultimately they win it too. But now I'm just thinking about how the match is going to lay it out, considering the fact that it's elimination.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. I mean, obviously they have to get pinned or submit in order to lose. So
they're due for a pin.
Yeah. I think when they were weird about putting over FTR, but I think that they wouldn't be weird about putting over Brody King and Bandito, just looking at their size.
Yeah.
All right. So next, AEW Unified Championship. Okada defends against Swerve. Man, gun to my head, I say Okada retains. But
Okada retains because there was a report that Swerve has been wrestling with a torn meniscus. I think he's probably going to ultimately have to get that fixed too.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thanks for the news update, Melts. Poor Swerve. This is kind of caught me off guard. Sucks that he's not going to be on TV for a little bit.
I mean, I don't know what the validity is. Obviously, take it with a grain of salt, but, I think I saw it on Fightful. So,
oh, yeah. Well, and Sean Ross Sapp says it's usually pretty well vetted.
Yeah.
My experience. All right. AEW Women's World Championship. Toni Storm defends against Athena. I have to go with Toni just because she's just so hot right now.
Toni in the UK, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's hard to go against her. It really is. Athena's so awesome.
Athena's run has been legendary, but this isn't Ring of Honor. I think Toni is the top of the totem pole here.
Yeah. Athena should eventually win the belt, though.
One day.
Yeah.
For sure.
Maybe even this year. All right. 4-way match for the AEW TBS Championship. You got Mercedes Moné defending against Alex Windsor. From CMLL, we have Persephone. And then from Stardom, we have Bozilla, who I believe is from Australia. I believe.
Yeah.
No, she's German. Okay, I just went to her Wikipedia page. She is a very big woman. She's 5'11" and 205 pounds. Yeah, she's huge.
That's
very muscular.
Okay.
Yep. I think that I don't see a world where Monet doesn't win.
No, I got Alex Windsor.
Really?
I do, in an upset.
Wow. Do you think it happens where she doesn't pin Monet?
Yes. I think poor Persephone is going to eat the pin here.
Okay. All right, fair enough, man. I like that. I like your balls there, sir. Going against Smart Monet.
I've been thinking about this match a little since they announced the 4-way, and Windsor and Monet were both in it. I think that they really fucking like Windsor. I think Tony loves her.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, obviously he loves Monet too, for good reason. She's, a legend. But just Windsor is hot right now too.
Yeah. I think that if Monet loses the belt too, that might bring a new element to her character.
Yeah.
Just like
humility.
Losing her shit.
Yeah.
All right, AEW TNT Championship. Kyle Fletcher defends against our man, the Time Bomb, Hiromu Takahashi.
At least it's not Dustin Rhodes.
Hey, I'm glad that we had the moment for Dustin, though.
I don't watch wrestling for moments. This isn't WWE.
All right.
I watch it for good wrestling. Actually, it was a good wrestling match. I shouldn't be as...
Listen, guys. Just like the Tin Man Dan, was born without a heart.
Heartless,
man. Yep. And but I think that Fletcher retains here.
Absolutely, but this is going to be a low-key match of the night contender because I think that people are going to be like, holy shit, Hiromu is that dude.
Yeah, Hiromu's awesome, and when I think about him when I first got into him, I thought he did a lot of dangerous shit, but now when I reflect back on him, it's like he was a more safe Darby Allin.
Yeah.
With like the dives that he would do and stuff like that, and I think he's going to turn a lot of heads at this show, and I want to see more from Hiromu in AEW. I think that it would benefit him a lot to have him kind of have, like I said before, Tomohiro Ishii-like presence in AEW, where he does show up a little bit more often, because let's be honest, he is a little bit undersized as a heavyweight, and he's done everything that he could as a junior heavyweight in New Japan. So I would love to see him in AEW competing on a more regular basis.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ooh, one of my matches that I'm looking forward to the most, probably the one I am looking forward to the most sentimentally. We got Nigel McGuinness going after Zack Sabre Jr. for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, this is an
Stakes and just a dream match right here.
absolute dream match. Absolute dream match. I hope it goes the fucking distance, to be completely honest with you.
I do too. And I got to be honest with you, I am also predicting a Daniel Garcia heel turn.
Oh,
Because
really?
the way that technical spectacle ended on Collision a week ago when they fought for the number one contendership, it was those two with Hechicero and
Yeah, I watched it.
Lee. But yeah, I thought Garcia was a little apprehensive to answer McGuinness, take him his corner, and something may like I don't know. Maybe Garcia will like throw in the towel for Nigel when Nigel doesn't want it to happen, something like that.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could say Garcia's gotten a little stale as a babyface.
Yeah,
Just a little bit. Not that I don't still love him, but a heel turn might do him some good.
yeah. Because I mean, he plays a good asshole.
Yeah, absolutely.
I liked his stuff with Danielson.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right, and then we have tag team match, the return tag team match that we've all been waiting for. Cope and Christian versus Kip Sabian, and unfortunately, his name is Killswitch. Of course, Edge and Christian won.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, there's zero doubt. I bet if somebody bet like $1 on Kip Sabian and Killswitch to win this, they'd win $1,000.
Probably something to that effect. I don't know what the odds are exactly.
Yeah. So put $1 on them, guys.
What's the worst that could happen? You lose
Thank
a
you
buck.
later. You lose $1. Yeah. All right, and then finally the main event for the AEW World Championship. Hangman Adam Page defends against MJF. I think it's pretty clear here that Hangman isn't, even though, you know, there's a lot on the line and they've built it up really well, I still don't see a world where Hangman loses his first title defense.
He can't.
No.
People will fucking riot.
Yeah. And he retains here, and I think that whatever hijinks that MJF has planned, it's going to be thwarted by Mr. Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, this is such a fucking good card. Hanger definitely is going to win here. I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm not going to be able to watch it live, but I'm going to watch it as soon as I get home from work.
Hell yeah, man. I'm not exactly going to be able to watch it live either. As I mentioned, it's my mom's birthday. We're going out for brunch. I wouldn't change it for the world, even though dinner probably would have been a lot better. But she wants brunch. But yeah, hey, we have a pay-per-view on during the afternoon.
It's a wonderful world.
What more could you want? Yeah.
Nothing.
All right. I think that's it for us this week, Dan. A little bit of a shorter show. I do want to tell everybody that next week it's going to be a little bit of a different vibe. We have our NFL preview show. First time we're ever doing it. I know that you guys are here for wrestling, but me and Dan, we're also huge football fans. We have friends that are huge football fans. We want to get it out of our system, talk about a lot of, predictions for the year with some great people. So we hope that everyone joins us for that as well.
I'm pretty excited for that. I think I have to dig out my my vintage Randall Cunningham jersey for that show.
Yeah, man. I might have to wear my Michael Strahan.
Similar vibes. I like
Definitely. It. I think they crossed paths like early, right?
Early. It would have had to have been early.
Yeah. Like right when Randall was on the way out and Strahan was on the way in. Yeah. But as always, friends, follow us on Instagram at Smarknado, on Twitter at Smarknado1. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, and go check out our QR code right up there. That's all of our shit. Buy our merch. Buy a tank top, guys.
It's hot out. Get a tank top. It's going to be cold soon. Buy a hoodie.
The world is cold. You better bundle up.
You better bundle up. God, I miss Eddie Kingston
I do too.
so much. Soon,
Yeah.
maybe Eddie comes back.
Oh, Daniel, you've left this show on a cliffhanger, my friend.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, go Birds.